What's going on, fellas? So I'm going to give you some signs that a woman may give you if she's into you. Now, this goes for like if you're interacting with a woman, if you're on a date, if you're in her vicinity at a party or you're at school in a class and you're actually talking to the woman. So this is what this means. This isn't necessarily choosing signals as if like you in a gym or something like that. I have videos on that, so just go check them out. But I did a live stream, about a 2.5 hour live stream, and a lot of the guys wanted me to condense that information down into a short 10-minute video because a lot of you guys have attention span problems, as I have attention span problems myself, so I do understand. So that's what this is about. But let's jump straight into this. The first sign that a woman is into you is that she'll act overly feminine, right? Now, you know how guys, you ever been around a group of guys and when a woman comes around, the guys get all extra macho and bravado and chest out, shoulders back and shit. It's because they like the girl. Well, women do the same thing on the flip side. Women get overly feminine and hyper feminine, like how guys get hyper masculine when a pretty woman comes around. So if you're in a presence of a woman and she starts to get overly feminine and hyper feminine, like a higher pitch or soft voice, it's like, she starts to elevate her voice, her tone, and it's higher pitch, and it's almost sometimes borderline whiny, and some chicks will even give you the whiny voice. This is her being overly feminine. Another thing that they'll do to be overly feminine is to act weak or fake being weak, right? Or like they can't carry something. They'll say, hey, can you carry this for me? It's too heavy for me and shit like that. Another thing that they'll do, they'll act ditzy or clumsy or play the damsel in distress, fake smiling, fidgeting with hair, fidgeting with their necklaces or earrings and shit like this. This is all overly hyper feminine behavior. So that's the first sign that a woman may give you, is overly feminine, hyper feminine. And it sounds like it's common sense, but a lot of guys miss that. A lot of guys miss this sign. They think the chick is just goofy and just being goofy. No, she actually likes you. And it's just like I said, when a guy is being hyper masculine, trying to be hyper masculine around a beautiful woman. The second sign that a woman will show you if she's into you, if she likes you, is that she'll be a lot more talkative. She'll be talkative. She'll talk. And she'll also engage more. She'll be engaging. She'll ask you thought-provoking questions. She's basically giving. When a person talks, they're giving, right? And then if you take that a step further, when they start to ask you thought-provoking questions, they're trying to pick your brain. And always pay attention to when a woman is trying to pick your brain. That means she really likes you. She want to see how you think. She's trying to peel back the layers to you. To her, it's a challenge to peel your layers back and to figure you out. This means she's really attracted to you and she's really interested in you. The third sign that a woman may give you when she's into you and she's attracted to you and she wants you sexually. Keep in mind, I couldn't say sexually in the beginning of the video because YouTube gonna flag me, but I'm talking about sexually. When a woman wants you sexually, not if she likes you as a friend. But the third sign is that she'll give you dreamy eyes. I can't really explain this because women can't fake this. And it's a look of like starry, dreamy gaze. It's like they're almost hypnotized. In this moment, they can't control this. They can't fake this. In this moment, they are extremely, extremely vulnerable. And this is when you see any of this stuff, you should make a move, but you should. When a woman is this vulnerable and she give you this dreamy eyes and these starry eyes, like I said, she's completely vulnerable, and she can, at this point, she'll pretty much do anything you say if you catch her at the right moment. Now, if you miss this moment, it'll more than likely turn her off and kind of tone down the mood a little bit if you miss this moment and she snap out of it. So when you see a woman with dreamy eyes, and that's a lot of the times they'll be staring at you, with their head cocked to the side or their finger in their mouth, to the side like this. This is an extremely vulnerable moment for her, and she's damn near out of control. You'll have full control over her. This is your time to make your move. This is your time to say, hey, let's get out of here. Let's go back to my place. Or, if you're at your house, y'all at the house or whatever chilling, or if y'all somewhere in a more intimate setting, this is your time to go for the kiss or to start rubbing the back or to ask for the back massage. So always pay attention to the dreamy eyes. Like I said, it's hard to explain because it's so natural, and they can't really fake it, and it's a subconscious thing that they do, but they're extremely vulnerable. You can say at this point, hey, let's go rob a bank. And they'll pretty much do it. You have that much control over her. Like I said, catch that window, because if you miss it, it's going to turn the mood down a little bit. She's going to catch herself. Once she catch herself out of it and you don't take that sign, it'll turn the mood down a little bit. And if you don't, if you're not no player, the situation is pretty much going to go downhill from there. So that's number 3, the dreamy eye. Number 4, the fourth sign that a woman will give you if she's into you is she'll compliment you. You guys got to understand that women have this crazy fear of rejection, right? They don't want to put themselves out there if they don't know, if it's not like that yet, or, it's the beginning. They don't really want to put themselves out there like that. So, if they compliment you and, you don't reciprocate, then to them it's a rejection. And also you have to understand that not only do they have this extreme fear of rejection, they have this thing to where they don't want to. If a woman don't like you romantically, she will do everything in her power so you don't think of her in that manner. And that includes complimenting you. She knows that if she compliments you, then you're going to think that she likes you. And if she doesn't like you, if she's not attracted to you, she does not want you to even begin to even dream or think that she's into you. So she'll go out of her way to not. The only compliment you'll get from her if she thinks of you on some friend zone shit is, "Oh, that's so cute." But a woman will never call you handsome or sexy if she don't like you, ever, right? So when you hear things like, "Oh, you're handsome. I love your outfit. You're sexy. You seem like a player. You look like trouble." Shit like that. When you hear this, they like you, because if they didn't, they will not be saying this shit, because they don't want you to think that. Now, when a lot of the times, like I just said, women will say things like, "You seem like trouble." Guys miss this. "You seem like trouble" is basically womanese. Shout out to Myron them and Donovan Sharp. They use that's who I heard say womanese, right? They use they use that term a lot, and that's why I heard it. But "you seem like trouble" is womanese for bend me over and pound me. "You seem like trouble" basically means like, hey, you look like you make a great sex partner. You look like you have fun in the bed. So when you hear a woman say "you seem like trouble," you say shit back to them like, "You look like you like to get into trouble." Right? Say shit like that. But when you hear that, that's a sign to go in. They'll also say shit like, "You seem like a player," right? This is basically saying you're very attractive, and I know other women like you. I know other women are attracted to you, and I know you will deal with other women. This is a huge compliment. And sometimes a woman will ask you, "Are you a player?" That's a test. This is what they call a shit test. They'll ask you, "Are you a player?" And a lot of guys say, "Oh no, I just be chilling." Don't do that. You look them dead in your face and you say, I can be if I need to be." And then you wink at them. So that's how you handle that. But that's number 4, if she compliments you. Number 5, she dresses sexy and provocative around you. When she comes to your house, she's more revealing and, cleavage and shit like that. And she dresses, with a tight skirt or things that's easy access. When women dress like this around you, they're sending you signs. They're sending you signals for the most part, right? Like I said in the last one, if a woman doesn't like you, she doesn't want you to even think that she likes you. So she'll go out of her way to make sure she's not dressed a certain way. She's not saying certain things. She'll clearly put up the boundaries. She will clearly do that because she doesn't want to be in an uncomfortable position to where this guy's turned on and horny and she ain't like that. And she got to push him off and reject him and shit like that. So she'll go out of her way. So if you see a woman who's dressed, you go out on a date and she's dressed a little bit more revealing, when she comes to your house and she's dressed revealing, tight shit, red lipstick, dressed to impress, she comes around you and it's a one-on-one and she's dressed to impress, She likes you and she wants you to notice her. She wants you to appreciate her. She's trying to impress you. So understand that when a woman dresses sexy and provocative around you, she wants the D from you. She's into you and she's into you sexually. That ends that, fellas. If you don't know, I'm your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre, aka Captain Saver Bro. I am here to save the day. Again, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. If you found this video of value, like the video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. That way you can get this good player shit fresh off the press. Y'all know my slogan, playerism is the antidote to feminism. Guys, go get my Attraction 101 course. It's revamped. This is the cheat code to all of your situationships, to your relationships. It's the cheat code to the dating game. I packaged it up in about 3 hours, a 3-hour course. I packaged it and it's fire. Go get that. You can, you take the hard, long road and trying to figure all this shit out yourself if you want to, or you can invest in yourself and you can get the cheat code and you can, be the man that women find attractive and that women want to sleep with and women want to give their all to. So go get that Attraction 101. Also go get How to Make a Woman Fall in Love and Obsess Over You. Go get that course as well. Also join the private Discord community. The link is in the description. Join the Facebook community. The link is in the description. And also, if you need a consultation, you need one-on-one coaching, book your boy. I do this. I've been dealing with women for 20 plus years. I'm still dealing with women. I know what I'm doing. I can save your relationship. I can get you back on track. Your girl ain't sleeping with you. I can get her to sleep with you. You're trying to get her back. You're trying to move on after a breakup. You're trying to be more casual. You want to step your player game up and get your notch count up, build rotations, whatever. I got you. Make sure you DM me. But again, guys, I appreciate you for tuning in. This is none other than your gracious game advisor, yours truly, King Dre. I'm gone.